Hey guys, Kevin Yates here, and I'm just going to answer a question I got from John, who's asking if I recommend doing lat pull downs from the front or behind the neck lat pull downs. And this question actually came off a video where I was talking about doing behind the neck presses, behind the neck shoulder presses to improve shoulder function. So I'm going to answer this question, and what I like to do really is more than just like tell you, okay, do this or don't do that. I like to just give you a little bit of the kind of the reason why, I guess, so that you can have a little bit more knowledge behind the decision, and then you can just use the concepts and principles that I share with you here to make your own decision and see what works best for you. So I'm just coming at this from my own knowledge and my own experience. So that being said, here's the thing. When we look at what the lats do, right, we have to have just a basic understanding of what the lats do in order to understand what the most effective exercise is going to be. So the lats actually, they extend the shoulder. So if I'm standing from the side and I'm right here, they extend. So like they pull the shoulder or pull the arm back. They also pull the shoulder, or you can think of the arm, toward the midline of the body. So that's adduction. So they extend, they adduct, and then they internally rotate the shoulder, meaning they just turn the shoulder in that way. So that's what the lat does. So why this is important is because if we do pull downs from the front, most of the times the cable's somewhere up here, right? You take a little bit of a lean back, and that's the angle that you're pulling at when you pull from the front. So it actually is a more complete exercise to train the lat, to target the lats. The thing is that when you do behind the neck pull downs, it changes the angle, because now you're not from here to here. You're not really extending the shoulder. You're moving within what's called the horizontal or the frontal plane, right? So if I'm here and I'm pulling straight down, so I'm not moving through the whole range that will effectively target the lat. And for most people, doing behind the neck pull downs places a lot of stress on the shoulder as well. Now, if you're probably thinking about that, going, well, okay, wait a minute now. In one video, you're recommending doing behind the neck presses, which can improve, shoulder function, but the behind the neck lat pull down is really the same movement. So why am I recommending doing one and not doing the other when the movement really is the same? Behind the neck press, right? We're just pushing from here to here. So here's kind of where it comes in. If you look at it, it looks like an identical movement, but really what's happening, see, the thing with our bodies is that our bodies are integrated systems, meaning that really nothing works in isolation. Everything works together to some degree. Our bodies are just are integrated systems of all kinds of different muscles, bones, and organs, and all kinds of things that are designed to work together. So what I'm saying is that what happens when you're trying to target the lat with the behind the neck pull down has adverse effects on other areas. So if we look at this from a behind the neck pull down, what happens is when you're pulling the bar down, what it does is the movement of just pulling down in adduction, actually it's coupled with flexion of the trunk, right? It's kind of like taking you from being open and extended, right, and moves you into a closed position and like down into a fetal position almost. If you think of like a little baby in the fetal position. And that's what the lat pull down does from behind, right? So when you're pulling down, it moves you into that flexion fetal position. It's coupled with that movement. So what happens with that is also there's a forward craning of the neck. So you see a lot of people with neck problems who have what's commonly referred to as forward head posture. Right? They have this all the time. So it actually promotes or forces your head into a forward head posture. It puts you into a fetal position, and what that does when you're trying to pull behind your neck is it places a lot of excessive tear or wear and tear on the shoulder. It stresses the shoulder out, because coupled with that movement is internal rotation of the shoulders. Right? So your shoulder's trying to internally rotate, but you're trying to force it back behind you and keep it open. Okay? So the other thing, I don't even know if there was another thing I was going to say with that. I thought there was something else. I had it on my mind, and sometimes my mind's going faster than my mouth can move. Anyway, so hopefully, oh, that's what I was going to say, the behind the neck press. So why this is different from a behind the neck press is because when you do a behind the neck press, when you're pushing a bar up, it extends, it forces your trunk into extension, so it's opening you up rather than pulling you down into a fetal position, right? So basically, the behind the neck press is more of a movement that goes with the natural flow of your body, right? The behind the neck pull down would be more so going against it, if that makes any sense. Hopefully it does. Anyway, so my recommendation would be to, if you're going to do lat pull downs, to do them from the front and not from the back. And so hopefully this helps you out. And I know this video's gone on a bit too long, so I will cut it right here, and I'll talk to you next time.